So even more fantastic news for Bernie Sanders as he wins in Michigan. Now, it was a really close one. He got 49.9% of the vote to Hillary's 48.2. He got 65 delegates to her 40 or her 58. So it was a slight win, but it was still a win. And it's a pivotal state, it's one of the swing states, and it's just fucking awesome. Side note, she won massively, 82% to 16% in Mississippi, and on the Republican side, you had Trump won in Hawaii over Ted Cruz. You have Idaho, you have Cruz won in Idaho. You have Michigan. Trump won in Michigan with 36% of the vote. Ted Cruz with 24%. John Kasich with 24%, so he couldn't even pull that off in a state next to Ohio. And in Mississippi, Trump won, and Cruz came in second, so nobody voted for Kasich. So, Trump and Cruz taking out front runners. Rubio still always sucking, and Kasich somehow stealing some votes over in Michigan. So that's how that goes. Not much to say. It's just kind of waiting to see what happens when somebody drops out and we see some shit go on there. But the big one is Michigan, how Bernie Sanders pulled this one out, a bigger state with a shit ton more votes, a swing state, and just an all-around thing. So some stats about it is, Hillary Clinton got 51% of the women vote. So the Michigan exit polls, and Sanders got 55% of the man vote. Then you have Bernie got 81% of the vote for 18 to 29-year-olds, which is 18 to 24-year-olds. He got 87%. So basically, younger voters vote for Bernie, older voters vote for Hillary. I also was thinking about it. I was like, it's pretty funny. The line is for Republicans is like, think of the future generations. Like when they talk about the America's dead, they're like, oh, we're gonna burden their future. Well, it's funny. The younger voters, who are kind of burdened with this right now because we have to live with this for our next 50 to 60 years of our lives. Well, we don't want Hillary and we want Bernie, but it's funny that the older people want the Hillary, I don't know. It's just side tangent. I'm just, thinking out loud, I guess. I don't know. And then education, high school or less, Hillary Clinton got 60% of the vote there, and postgraduate, Hillary got 56%. But candidates with some college, Sanders got 55% of the vote, and with college graduate, Bernie got 58%. So as far as people in college or graduated college, Bernie gets their vote, and so in either one, they get Hillary's vote. So slightly interesting. I don't know. Weird one. Hillary got 52% of the people that make less than $30,000 a year. Really weird. And then you have the more middle-class people voted for Bernie, and then 100,000 to 200,000 people voted for Hillary. So really weird, because the one candidate that gets always criticized for, he wants to give free stuff to poor people. Poor people were like, we're still voting Hillary. Really weird. I think that just has more to do with where they get their news from and stuff like that. And then the middle class people, though, the 30,000 to 100,000 people, so essentially the middle class, they voted for Bernie. So really weird. Really, really weird. Okay, so another massive one. Fucking massive. Bernie gets 71% of the vote for independents. Now, the people that are Democrats voted for Hillary. Just a huge thing. So if you're an independent, I'd consider myself one, so I'd be voting for Bernie. So that's really interesting, is that most independents vote for Bernie. So that's fucking awesome. Okay, so for people that are very liberal, they voted for Bernie. People that are somewhat liberal voted 50% for Bernie. People that are moderate, so this is really interesting. So in a Democratic primary, the Democratic Party people that considered themselves moderate voted for Hillary. Really weird. Really weird that the people that are basically Republicans prefer Hillary over Bernie. Just saying. But yeah, that's just some of the key things. I think they also said that Muslim voters preferred Bernie over Hillary. So that was interesting. The joke was that it's a Jewish guy getting the support of Muslims. So that's just how religious freedom works. And so that's pretty much just another massive win, though, for Bernie Sanders with another key fucking state, key victory. People, like I said, Tuesday, March 15th, people get out there and vote. Big states coming up, like I said. Ohio's one of them. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to listen to another vid. If you don't know, ask in the comment section what states are coming up. I'll tell you. But thanks for watching.